Now we're here to promote the Create Your World new Disney Princess campaign. And I was curious if you could each talk about how your own characters created their own world to inspire kids to do the same.
I think what's really wonderful is Belle was the first one that loves books, and she's definitely an intellectual, independent woman. And I think that I have millions of people, it seems like, that come up to me that grew up saying I love books because of that, and that made me want to read and find that. I think that's probably the widest margin of people that are affected by this character to her reading.
I think after Snow White, Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, there was this big lull. And then when Ariel kind of hit the big screen, it was a huge jump, for ladies, for women, and her tenacity, I think her independence, her willful spirit, her slightly rebellious spirit, as she's trying to figure out who she is and where she belongs, and finding her voice, has really brought us to where we are today, in 2024. So we can see that legacy of where our princesses have gone since 1989 with Ariel. And I really love my character. She's courageous. She's joyful. She's inclusive. She loves unconditionally. She believes the best in everyone and everything. And I feel like I learn a lot from her on a daily basis. So.
Tiana is very interesting because she was the first princess who really was not centered around a prince. Mm-hmm. That wasn't her goal. That wasn't her plan. But she did have a plan and she did have a goal, and she actively did create her own world. She created her own restaurant. She made her business in the 1920s in a time where, for a woman and for a Black woman in the South, that was almost unheard of in this country in general. So she is somebody for whom creating your world is obvious and instantaneous. When we think of that space of who she is. And she continued to do so and find her own joy in the process. And I love that about her.
Jasmine created her world by pursuing love, authenticity, and by having a sense of adventure. So she really lived within the confines of a world that she was born into. And she chose to go beyond that and take big risks in her life, and that has inspired me in my life to go beyond my comfort zone, take bigger risks, and say yes to things.